Hi everyone, my name is Andrew, and today I am just giving a quick little rundown of my final portfolio that I created. So, right now we are looking at the first page of my website, which right off the bat you'll see AV Creative. So my last name is Vincent, so Andrew Vincent AV are my initials, and that's pretty much what everyone calls me. Half the time, no one ever calls me Andrew. It's just yo AV, yo AV. So I know in our industry that it's also audio visual. So I thought that was a cool little twist I could throw in there. And then creative, just because that's just what I love to do. I mean, I dream a lot, like I'm a big dreamer, and then I love to make things come to life with what I visualize in my head. So um I just thought that was a cool title and something to capture the audience. And really, that's what this first page is about, which is drawing the viewer in to hopefully be more inclined to move on to the next page, which is my about page, which is you'll see a photo of me and then a quick little rundown of my background, what I've done, what you'll see on the website, and what I'm passionate about and stuff. So with that being the case, I also just have the photo there so you can put a name to face, face to name. And then with that, we'll move on to projects, which I have first sports broadcasting, which this was my Beyond the Whistle show, which 2 years ago I started. I did it with I originally started it with two fellow classmates that are also in the media department, and we all had a passion for sports, and we were all in university television. So we thought with our access to the 360 room and having being able to put on a full real you know production, we thought we would start a sports show. So that's what we did. We had a few meetings and figured out what our plan was going to be. Talked to Nathan, our teacher, and gave him our script of how we would do it, and he liked the idea, so we ran with it. And yeah, that went on for about 2 years. So we had 15 episodes through 2 seasons, and then 3 episodes of what we called overtime, which where we did more reactive stuff. So we would watch highlight videos and whatnot. Mainly the show was really about debating or just talking sports. We did NBA and NFL, NHL, MLB, college sports, Boise specific sports. We really wanted to touch on as much as we could. So that was my sports broadcasting. And this is my first big thing that really opened me up to being on camera as well. Uh, it was you know, it was something that I always knew I wanted to do, but this was what really opened that first door and realized that I love to do it. And with it being about sports, that was something that was easier for me compared to maybe like talking about something that I wasn't comfortable with. So I was really proud of that for the last 2 years. And everyone can go to these links to check out the videos that we did. So to go back to projects, for sports announcing, through my taking UTP, Nathan had there was an opportunity to do I could be an announcer for the Fool's Gold Rugby tournament, which was women's rugby held at the Lincoln Turf Field. And I had never done anything like that, but I I love trying different things and like just figuring out what I'm good at, maybe like what I do I like this more than that. So this was just another one of those things, and I I loved it. We went. It was like 7 hours. It was cold. It was rainy, but like it was just really fun. I mean, if you guys were to actually listen to it, like I was going crazy on the mic, like getting loud, screaming and stuff. So I was having fun. Um, but that was definitely a really cool experience and opened me up to what it would be like to maybe call a sports game. So back to projects. I have my short documentaries. which these were some of the earlier things that I did in my media production classes. I did a documentary about my roommate, Reese, is an artist, and that was a project that I was doing called Clout Cocks, which were NFTs, and then Blue Line K9, which is I have a dog, so that's my dog trainer out in Middleton, Idaho, and I don't know, I just thought he was a cool person to do a documentary on, and these were just two things that kind of first opened me up to working on Premiere Pro and what it's like to edit videos, and realize that it's something I enjoy doing. And then back to projects. These are some social advertising where my buddy Jonas Nauman, he owns Idaho Living, definitely has helped me out with a couple projects. I did a podcast with him. As you can see there, that's on Spotify, and I have links to all of these things right here on the page. I did a Instagram post here in the top right. This was my final project for Media Pro 300, which was a tour of Boise, going around Boise. I think that's something that all students do. Uh, so I'm sure people can relate to that. And then I did a PSA for the compassionate communities here. So uh, yeah. And then back here, I have sports photography. So I just recently got a camera, a Sony A7 III, and I've really enjoyed kind of getting used to it. And I was just hired by a buddy of mine who has a golf tournament that he does called Four Fours, and he hosted at Indian Lakes Golf Club. And these were just two of the shots that I took that day, but that was a really cool experience getting to be out there and having my first shoot where I was, really getting paid. So um, I hope to start using my camera for other shoots like this and like getting my name out there, because it's something that I love to do. And then music production. This is something that I kind of keep under wraps for the most part. I I don't have like an Apple Music page or anything official yet, but this is something I just love to do. I have definitely high hopes in the future for it. I have a rough draft here of a song I've worked on. I've written countless songs, but like I feel like I run into the issue of the production not being where it's up to par with what people are used to hearing in regards to like mixing and mastering. So with that, actually, I'm taking some audio classes this semester, my final semester here. So I hope to sharpen my skills a little bit there so I can finally start posting my stuff and like really maybe getting my name out there. Uh, so people, really it's for me, for like, cause I just really want to do it for myself at this point, and make that happen. But that's just something that I thought I would throw in here as well. And I'm starting to get used to maybe just putting it out there a little bit more. So that's why I want to throw it on the website. And then here for experience and skills, I just listed, I'm not going to list all these right now, but, I just wanted people to see in writing what I've done. You can see, all the stuff. And I just thought that was a good thing to add to the portfolio. And then here, this is where I work. So this is just a little description on the website of Boise State Public Radio. I'm a producer operator. I kind of manage like so for like All Things Considered, 1A, Morning Edition, The Daily, like all these different shows that are like local to Boise. I do like kind of audio production on Audition, and yeah, I really enjoy doing that. I've done that for the last 2 years, and it's been great experience for me. And I hope actually to, within the field of radio, go on to the Pulse, which is the local student run Boise radio station, and maybe get a station of my own that I can maybe continue with sports or a music show of some sorts. I don't know, but I hope to expand my, you know, field of what it's like being in like radio. So, and then finally, I have my contact here. So I got my LinkedIn, and then a final fun little video with a nice message at the end. And um, hopefully real people would want to reach out to me for projects or maybe to collaborate or things like that. So yeah, that's the my final portfolio, and I hope everyone enjoyed viewing and watching. Thanks.